The ability to learn new skills is one of the most powerful tools you can possess. But how do you go from being a beginner to a master? What are the should-have mindset shifts that can help you master any skill you set your mind to focus on? To learn a new skills isn't just about putting in the hours. It's about understanding how your brain works. When you practice a skill, your brain forms new neural pathways. The more you practice, the stronger these pathways become. But not all practice is created equal. Let's break down the key elements that make practice effective. Deliberate practice is focused, structured, and involves constant feedback. It's not just about repeating the same task over and over, but about pushing yourself slightly beyond your current abilities. According to research, deliberate practice is the most effective way to improve performance. It's not just about the quantity of practice, but the quality. Studies show that top performers in fields like music, sports, and chess engage in deliberate practice for an average of 4 to 5 hours per day. So starting now, plan that one mostly want to achieve and break down the skill into smaller components and focus on improving each one. To review, use the feedback from experts or use tools to measure your progress. Two key concepts stands out of all while implementing the plan and learnings, and that is the 10,000-hour rule and the growth mindset. The 10,000-hour rule by Malcolm Gladwell. Popularized by Malcolm Gladwell in his book Outliers. This rule suggests that it takes approximately 10,000 hours of deliberate practice to achieve mastery in any field. Mastery isn't just about time spent, it's about how you spend that time. Deliberate practice involves focused, structured, and goal-oriented efforts. Studies show that top performers in fields like music, sports, and chess spend significantly more time practicing deliberately than their peers. Consistency and intentionality are key. You can't just go through the motions. You need to challenge yourself constantly. The second is growth mindset by psychologist Carol Dweck. A growth mindset is the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. People with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and see effort as a path to mastery. Their work or the activities they're engaged in will outperform those with a fixed mindset, even when they have the same initial ability. Embrace challenges and view failures as opportunities to learn. Replace thoughts like, I'm not good at this with, I'm not good at this yet. Cultivate a mindset that thrives on challenges and sees effort as the path to mastery. Not all skills are created equal. Let's break down the types of skills and how to approach each one. Cognitive skills are learning a language, coding, problem solving. Cognitive skills involve mental processes like memory, attention, and reasoning too. Look for patterns and connections between different pieces of information. So break down complex concepts into smaller, manageable chunks. Use spaced repetition to reinforce learning like flashcards for language learning. Teach what you've learned to someone else. This reinforces your understanding and highlights gaps in your knowledge. Physical skills are like playing a sport, dancing, painting. Focus on muscle memory through repetition. Use video analysis to identify areas for improvement. Break down complex movements into smaller parts and practice each part separately before combining them. Practice for 20 to 30 minutes daily to maintain focus, and use video recordings to analyze your performance and identify areas for improvement. Michael Jordan famously practiced free throws for hours daily, even after becoming an NBA star. Creative skills like writing, music, design. Creative skills require both technical proficiency and the ability to think outside the box. Experiment with different styles and techniques to find your unique style. Embrace constraints to spark creativity, like start writing a story in 100 words or experiment with different styles and techniques. Set aside. Creativity thrives in environments free from pressure. Inspiration often comes during the process of creating. One of the great authors, J.K. Rowling, wrote the first Harry Potter book while facing numerous rejections and the success of the book series. Proving persistence is key. Emotional and social skills like leadership, empathy, communication involve understanding and interacting with others effectively, and each type requires a slightly different approach. Let's explore the main types of skills and how to master them. Practice active listening and seek feedback regularly. Pay attention to body language, tone of voice, and social cues. Reflect on interactions to identify areas for improvement. Join groups or clubs where you can practice these skills in a supportive environment. Leaders like Oprah Winfrey attribute their success to emotional intelligence and the ability to connect with others. The strategies for effective learning: deliberate practice, focused on goal-oriented practice with immediate feedback, can improve performance by up to 26% compared to casual practice. Set specific, measurable goals that I will learn 10 new words daily. Then, seek feedback from mentors or peers to identify the complexities, measuring performance to know the effectiveness of our learning. The Pareto principle: focus on the 20% of efforts that yield 80% of results. Identify the most impactful aspects of the skill, like if you want to master the basic chords for guitar, prioritize these areas in your practice sessions. The efficiency is just as important as effort. Working smarter than harder to achieve the expected results plays a significant role. The third one is visualization and mental rehearsal. Through continuously imagining yourself performing the skill you practice successfully, spend 5 to 10 minutes daily visualizing the steps and outcomes. Athletes like Serena Williams use visualization to prepare for matches. Learning is personal. Here's how to adapt these strategies to your unique needs. Focus on skills that promote cognitive health, on playing puzzles or learning a new language daily. Take advantage of flexible learning schedules and online resources. Prioritize skills that align with your career goals. Leverage online courses, workshops, and networking opportunities. Experiment with different skills to discover what you're passionate about. Focus on time management and active learning techniques through summarizing notes and teaching peers. Use tools like Pomodoro timers to stay focused. Embrace the joy of learning without pressure. Your journey to mastery begins now. What skill will you learn today? Share the skill you're working on in the comments below. And if like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for this channel, and turn on notifications for more content on personal growth and skill development.